Hey, what is up, guys? Matt here with OddsJam, and in this video, I'm giving you my plays for this Thanksgiving same game parlay promo that FanDuel is offering. So it's kind of excuse me, confusing when you just read the terms here because they call it like same game parlay up to $100 in free bets, win or lose. So let's break this down, the terms first, and then I will give out my plays for it. So the first thing to understand is that this same game parlay, this bonus is valid for games not just on Thanksgiving. And it says it right here. Any week 12 games taking place from November 4th through November, or 24th, excuse me, November 24th through November 28th. So that includes Monday Night Football. So you could place it on any of the three Thanksgiving games, any of the Sunday games, and Monday Night Football. That's step one. Step two, to understand, wagers must be 4+ legs and have final odds of plus 400 or longer. So basically, it can be a 4-leg parlay. The odds must be higher, must be plus 400 or higher. So plus 400, or excuse me, plus 450, plus 500 would qualify, plus 350 would not. That is step two. And then the conversion table is the easiest way to understand how this promo works. So it doesn't need to be one same game parlay. It's cumulative bets on same game parlays up to a certain amount of money. And the max that you will get in free bets is $100. And in order to do that, you will need to spend a $200 cumulative in same game parlays or same game parlay plus. So you could do one $200 same game parlay. You could do two $100 same game parlays. You could do four $50 same game parlays, and you guys get it, right? That's kind of how this makes sense. And you don't have to do them all at one time. Like I don't need to place them all in one video. I will, so you guys can tail these, and I'm going to have them for the Thanksgiving games, but it doesn't have to be. You could wait until Sunday if you wanted to, or you could do one now. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to place two same game parlays, $100 each for plus 400 or higher. If I can get one of them to hit, then I will profit a decent amount from this interaction. The more SGPs you do, the more kind of convoluted and complicated it gets. So from a math perspective, I would recommend at minimum doing, or at the most, I would do four for $50. At the most, I would do four same game parlays for $50. Now, I obviously wouldn't bet above $200 because that doesn't make sense, because the max that they will refund you is 100, or not refund, but the max that they will give you in free bets is $100. So I would not risk more than 200. So I'm going to do two SGPs for $100, but like I said, the max I would recommend doing is four for $50. So that way, if you do four for $50 and you get two to hit, you'll be profitable. If you do two for 100, you get one to hit, you'll be profitable, stuff like that. And now for the most important thing, finding plays for it. So I like to use the OddsJam screen for this. It pulls up the odds for every sports book, for every market, depending what you're looking for. And we're looking for value specifically on FanDuel in these games. So the first play that I have found value in, and I think this is worth, let me zoom in a little bit, and I think this is worth taking straight up, is this Josh Allen over 275.5 passing yards. Look at where every other book, including the sharp ones, Pinnacle, DraftKings, price it, 280, 281, 281. The closest is Fox Bet at 275. And then we have Prize Picks all the way up at 285.5, which is insane. So this is definitely my favorite one, this Josh Allen passing yards. Actually, sorry, I forgot to mention this. In order to actually play this, I should have done this earlier. You click opt-in. You know it's been accepted when it says accepted. And then you click bet now, and you are good to go. So I am going to, this is passing props. I'm going to do the Josh Allen over his passing yards prop as my first play. But using the OddsJam screen is a great way to find plays to put into these same game parlays. Like I said, it pulls up every sports book, and you can take advantage of books that have mispriced lines. So the first one is going to be this Josh Allen one. Okay, and the next play that I'm going to add is this Devin Singletary over 57.5 rushing yards. Same logic here. Most books have it above this number. BetMGM, Caesars, DraftKings, Pinnacle, and this is important because Pinnacle has it a yard higher and they favor it going over. Now, PointsBet has a pretty good price at 55.5 as well. So if you want to take this bet individually, take it on PointsBet at 55.5. This one's really good. And then we see some DFS plays. Prize Picks has it all the way at 60. Underdog and Thrive have it at 58 as well. So this 57.5 is a pretty good outlier, going to be my second play. And then I just have the other two on here to round this out. Josh Allen over 275.5 passing yards, as I mentioned. I also like the Jared Goff over 245.5 passing yards. If you look at the sports books and where they price it, we're getting a pretty good one on this Jared Goff going over. Devin Singletary over 57.5 rushing yards, and then Stephon Diggs anytime touchdown scorer. That one's pretty good. So I'm going to put the $100 on this one as my first of the two same game parlay or SGP plus that I'm going to place. So this one has been locked in. So that's the first one. Now we need to play a second one. So let's go ahead and get into that. All right, and to round out the same game parlay, the last one we are doing, this is going to be an SGP plus, which still counts. Daniel Jones over 190.5 rushing yards. Ezekiel Elliott over 43.5 rushing yards. And then Saquon Barkley and Dalvin Cook anytime touchdown score bets to round out. Another $100 on this one. If we can get one of these to hit, would be great. But that's all I got. So thank you guys for watching and have a good one.